Hi, I'm Dean Edwards, and in today's Proper Food, I'm going to show you how to make this amazing Tuscan tomato panzanella salad. The best thing about this dish is serving it in the bread bowl. You bring it to the table, the family dive in, and then you tear and share that loaf because it's mopped up all those amazing tomato juices. Now let's talk about the star of the show. These beautiful heritage tomatoes. They come in all different colours, shapes, sizes. Some are sweet, some are acidic, some are slightly bitter, but together they work so well. Now you can find these in really good greengrocers, but if you are going to the supermarket, then just try and get your hands on the best quality tomatoes that you can find, because it will make a difference. The first thing we're going to do is start to chop our tomatoes. So get them onto a board and just cut them up. Cut them up into whatever size pieces you want, but make sure that they are bite-sized. This will make the salad much easier to eat. Look at that. Beautiful. Now just look at these absolutely incredible colours. Now for the important part. So, the next ingredient we're going to need, which is really crucial, is a really good pinch of salt. Now what the salt is going to do is going to start to draw those amazing juices from the tomatoes, which in essence is what's going to make our beautiful panzanella dressing. So what we need to do now is leave the tomatoes for about an hour. Now this will give them time to come up to room temperature as well, which is the key tip. Whenever you're enjoying a tomato, you never want them straight from the fridge. So let them sit there, do their thing. We're going to come back and finish off this amazing salad. Now just look at all of that amazing tomato juice in the bottom of the bowl. That's our dressing right there. While the tomatoes just finished marinating, I'm about to prep the other ingredients. So I've got half a cucumber. So just split that down the middle, and then take a spoon and a bowl, and then just scrape that really watery insides from the cucumber. I'm just going to chop this cucumber into buttons, pop them all together, and it's just a small dice. Once you've done that, add them into the tomatoes. Next up, we want half a red onion. So just take your knife and slice it really nice and fine. This is going to add such an amazing flavour to this salad. It's beautifully sliced. Nice. Beautiful. Right, straight into the bowl. Now it's all about the dressing. So here, I've got about half a clove of garlic. So I'm just going to use my knife, give that a crush down, roughly chop, and then I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of sea salt. And then just use your knife just to work that into a nice puree. We don't want any big bits of garlic in this dressing. Like that. It's beautiful. So straight into our bowl. Next up, we're going to add about 4 tablespoons of really good quality olive oil. And about 2 tablespoons of really good red wine vinegar. So we're balancing out the acidity, we've got the sweetness from the tomato. And then finally, about a teaspoon of honey. It's going to add a little bit of sweetness. Give that a whisk together. And then we're ready to pour over our tomatoes. Now just look at how much this amazing tomato juice we have in there. But it's time for the dressing. So just pour that over the top, give it a good old stir, and again we want to leave this for around half an hour, just to let those flavors develop. Now, it wouldn't be a Tuscan tomato and bread salad without the bread. So here, I've got a beautiful loaf of sourdough, which I'm actually gonna make into a bowl to hold the salad. So take your knife and gently work your way around the top. We're actually going to cut a lid from the top of this loaf. So just pull that away. There you go. Now what we're going to do is going to get our hands in there and start to tear out these beautiful bits of bread. And we're going to bake these off, and this is what's going to soak up that dressing. Beautiful sourdough croutons. Once you've hollowed out the loaf, move on to the lid. So just take those croutons, tear them up into nice bite-sized pieces. Now I'm going to drizzle these with a little bit of oil and pop them into an oven set at 180 gas mark 4 for 10 minutes just to crisp them up. Now this is what we're looking for. Can you hear that? These croutons are going to soak up all of those amazing tomato juices. So just get those into the bowl and then give it a good old stir. You want to make sure that those croutons soak up all of that amazing vinaigrette. Okay, so now it's time to finish off our dish. So, get your bread, get your salad, and we pop this straight into our bowl. Make sure you get all of that dressing in there as well. Look at that. That looks incredible. How good does that look? Now I'm just going to finish this off. Some beautiful fresh basil. Let's just take these tips, just tear it over the top. Look at that. Tomato, basil. What's the next thing that you like to enjoy with that? For me, is cheese. So here, I've got a bowl of burrata cheese. It's similar to mozzarella, but it's much creamier, has a fantastic texture. And what you do, you bring this to the table with a sharp knife, you cut into that. Look at that. How bloody good does that look? When people help themselves, they take a bit of the burrata, some of the tomatoes into their serving bowls, and there you have my Tuscan bread salad, also known as Panzanella. The recipe for this salad is down in the description, so make sure you go and check that out. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you like the video, because that will tell all of your friends that you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next week for some more proper food.